this time. If you paid attention to your life, you would have been where you wanted to be by now. But you're mad at me. Is that your girl on the dance floor? Drunk as hell, but you don't care, cause you're looking on me to feel. Hey. But it's not gonna happen. You said a fair reaction. Your love was only acting, cause your girlfriend on the floor. You say I'm overrated, and I can never make it. Your love was always hatred, cause your girlfriend on the floor.
That was Voice, Get Your Girlfriend Out the Dance Floor, from Voice's album Lords of Gemini, somewhere in between two worlds. We got DJ Foreplay and Astro here.
What's good? Astro here.
So guys, I've been, watching XXL lately, and Kodak Black came out with a big statement saying that he's better than Tupac and Biggie. I don't necessarily agree with his statement, but
Yeah. Yeah, man, I don't know. One of y'all can chime in on this first. That's fine with me.
Kenny, is that do you want to chime in real quick?
I don't think so.
Honestly, I don't really like.
To say.
He's a good artist. Like if he wants to spit, he could spit. But compared to Tupac and Biggie, I really don't see it.
Like, he can spit trash compared to Biggie.
DJ, what you want to say?
Well, alright, I just listened to this artist, for the first time not too long ago, and I think I got through maybe like a minute or two of one of his songs. I don't remember which one it was, and then, I just went back earlier and I listened to a couple of his tracks and shit, and, I can appreciate the dude, for what his music is and shit, but I'm sorry, you just don't go out in public and start throwing shit around like Pac and Biggie this, I'm better than that, whatever. I mean, I'm sorry, like, the dude is out of line. He's out of line right there saying some shit like that.
Yeah. I'm a big Biggie fan, if you really do your research, and honestly, I'm not a fan of Kodak Black. I do, I have love, respect for him, because me and him grew up in Broward County together. I have lots of love and respect, but he's, compared to Biggie and Tupac, I really don't see why you would even go out your way and say I'm better than them when really you're like McDonald's compared to a big giant restaurant with fancy silverware and all that.
Indeed.
And this is a topic that's going around all over the social media sites, saying that Gucci Mane was actually cloned while he was in prison. Cause they have everybody's saying they cannot find the ice cream cone tattoo on his face. Some people are saying that he got it removed, and some people are just saying that he's a clone.
I'd like to say something about this first, and I'll go ahead and be the first to say that I don't know what the fuck is on people's mind when they're talking that shit. I saw Vine earlier. I know he lost a lot of weight and all that shit.
Yeah.
I know he's been locked up and shit. I saw the Vine about him talking about his sunglasses. The dude don't even sound the same like he used to, but
He doesn't.
I can attribute that to the weight loss and all that shit. That's one thing or the other. I didn't really pay attention to whether or not he had, the cone tattoo on his face, but to be quite honest, if we're gonna clone somebody, I'm sorry, I don't think it's gonna be Gucci. I think one's enough, and I love him for who he is and shit, but yeah, I don't think he's a clone, man.
I
He
don't
came out a
either.
little bit different.
I don't. Well, if you go to prison chubby, you're bound to come out even bigger. Not like bigger as fat as hell, but you're gonna come out muscular, or you're just gonna come out slim.
That boy probably didn't eat nothing in there because he's used to eating good.
Yeah,
You get a tray slapped in front of him, I'd be sketched out too. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure you have to say anything about the Gucci Mane being cloned issue.
I mean, Gucci Mane ain't really that important. Like, I can see if you clone like a political person, but a rapper, nah, it ain't riding.
Do you guys remember when Eminem came out of his rehabilitation, and everybody been saying that he was cloned?
Yeah, definitely remember that shit.
Like they were like deconstructing his whole face from his nose to his jawline. I'm like, who clones a fucking rapper? Like that's like me if I disappear for like Christmas break and then next thing you know everybody's saying I got cloned because I cut my hair or something.
Yeah, I mean, people take aesthetics to the next level when, you know, they're trying to match other people's faces to someone else and stuff. So whenever they see somebody and they start noticing like slight differences here and there, I mean, people just let their imaginations and shit run way too wild with this shit. You know, I'm not saying we couldn't clone people now. I don't know if we could or not, but I doubt very seriously we're gonna do that to these individuals right here. I mean, you know. Yeah.
Now I got a question for both of you. I'm not really gonna answer it because, you know, it's an obvious question. What do you both expect from music next year? What do you guys really expect from it? Like, what do you guys want?
Damn, man. Honestly, with me, the way I keep it over here, I try not to have too many expectations, just because, you know, I don't want to try to funnel my wants and needs from music onto other people. You know, I'm more of like a reactionary listener. You know, if I hear what other people are putting out there, and I happen to like it, then, you know, that's cool. You know, I'll stick with that. I'll like that. I'll appreciate that for what it is. Expectations, you know, I got a few rappers that I listen to that, you know, they're getting a lot of attention this year. Nestle, I don't know if y'all heard Nestle. That man, he's probably going to be big next year. I would assume so. If not, he's going to be, you know, knocking on the door and shit. You know, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it over to Astro. I mean, like I said, I don't really carry too many expectations with this shit, but hopefully it's good. Yeah. Hopefully we get some new people in here doing something good, something real, and, you know, they keep the sound heavy, and, you know, it's good for everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Astro, what do you expect?
Well, I fully expect Drake to still be hot.
Yeah, I see it coming already.
I expect some more trash rappers to get mainstream.
Yep.
And that's all I really got to say.
All right.
I really expect.
On to the next topic. I just want to, you know, just say something for the music fans. We found out Drake's new album has been #1 for 7 weeks straight, and that has not been done for a male artist since Eminem in 2000. So that's a big accomplishment for the man. And this is a fun question for both of you and even for me. One's got to go. Future, Chance the Rapper, and Kevin Gates. One rapper has to go.
KG.
Astro?
I gotta go with Chance because I'm a big Future fan.
I'm not gonna lie, I love all three of these artists. I'm a big Chance the Rapper fan, so I'm gonna keep him in. Future, I love Future. I love this latest mixtape, but I'm gonna throw him out the door. I'm gonna throw him out the door because Kevin Gates could rap. I'd rather listen to Kevin Gates than Future because Kevin Gates could actually spit some bars, you know.
Okay. Yeah,
so,
I mean, I can respect that. I can respect that for sure. You know, I listen to all three of these artists for different reasons, obviously. But I will say that, you know, I'm tossing Kevin just because of the fact that I swear to God, if I have to hear, you know, his last album one more time, you know, it's not gonna be good for me, man. You know, y'all gonna find me somewhere in a room by myself. It's not gonna be good. Cause let me tell you, I have respect for the man. You know, I have respect for the flow, everything like that. But yo, these kids have just worn him out for me. I'm sorry, I can't listen to it no more. But you know, that's my take. You know.
Have you guys listened to the new Kanye album?
Yeah, I listened to it all the way through. One of my friends, to not be a Ye fan.
Yeah.
And here lately, I guess he's been getting into his stuff, getting into his attitude, modality, what
Yeah.
have you. And so, I've never really been a Ye fan either. And he was like, man, you should really check this out. I think you would like this. I really, really trust my friend's music taste and where he goes and what he provides for other people.
Yeah.
And so I did listen to the album in its entirety. There were a lot of things I did like about it. Obviously, the production, the feel of the album was, real inspirational, uplifting. Still for me though, not really my taste. And I'm really not an easy fan, to be honest. There's a lot of stuff of his that I do like, but I can't buy into him as an artist. Therefore, I can't really buy into his music that much. So,
all right. So we're gonna close in a few minutes. Quick answer from all three of us. Astro, what is your top 3 albums of 2016?
Well, Views and Chance 3. That's
What?
the only ones I really got.
All right. DJ Foreplay, what's your top 3 albums of 2016? Go.
All right. I'm gonna say Views for sure. I think everyone agrees with that. Still Finesse by Nestle. If you haven't listened to that, check that shit out. Nessly. And to be quite honest, I don't listen to much else. I haven't gotten into a lot of different ones yet, but keep me posted. I'll keep you posted.
All right. I may seem like a fanboy when I say this, but Views, Chance 3, and actually my buddy's recent album, Lords of Gemini by Voice. And we're actually all gonna just sign out from right now. This has been Nova. There's Astro and DJ Foreplay, and we'll be back next week with another episode of NovaCast. Stay tuned, whatever, suck a dick. Have fun.